What is up, legends? We are back. All right, so we're gonna do a quick fire today. This video is not gonna take too long, but I want to actually touch base because I got a lot of questions, and I didn't want to wait because tomorrow's video is probably gonna be midday tomorrow. So I really wanted to just get this out the way now. Because a few things happened today. Well, number one, the first question is Invocation worth it? Invocation is worth it lightly. And I say lightly, very tentatively, because when you start getting into, you see, I've done it twice, and that's it. And that's all I'm gonna do, because when you actually start going in, like, look how much this costs. That's all my currency. That's a lot, man. Don't get heavy-handed with this. Invocation is crazy. Also, by the way, again, thank you. There's a lot of likes, a lot of subscribes. Definitely, comment helps the algorithm, all that good stuff. Good comments out there. A lot of people are reaching out, and people are like, hey, could you coach me? How you free to play? You that strong? I need the help. And majority of the reason why people are lower than where I am is because of one thing, and I'm going to talk about that thing in this video. It's one particular thing that people are ignoring, and it's because there's a very large video telling you not to do this particular thing, and I don't want that to happen anymore because it's cooking a lot of people's progression. But yeah, this is a lot of power here. You get a lot of power out of doing this every day. It's 800 crystals if you do it. No, is it? Might be a little bit cheaper than that, but just do like one or two because this is super expensive. I would not suggest trying to whale on this. This costs a lot, but it gives you a lot of power in return. Second thing up, my goat out here. So the power of Drain Aura is crazy. One, all allies gain evasion, which is good, which you actually see them dodge quite often, even with this 120. And then the lifesteal. I am never taking this off. I don't care what happens. I'm never taking this off because what this does is it puts a regen on everybody in your party. Every time that they do damage, they're gonna get health back. That puts less pressure on your healer because healers don't have regen in this game. So if you can essentially give your team regen, it's OP. I will never not use this. It's god tier. I mean, it just is what it is. You can put it on whatever dragon that you want to put it on. You can use whatever else outside of that, but Drain Aura is the GOAT regardless. So then on top of that, let me actually have to go back to Invocation real quick. You also have the ability with Dragon Roar. So what essentially happens is, I don't want to go into that and spend any of that. But essentially what happens over here is that this builds up. We don't really pay attention to this a lot, but you do want to build this up. Look at the next, I get 16% crit on the next one. I was just doing this and not really paying attention to what it's doing, but this is a lot of scaling sitting here on this thing right now. So pay attention to this. Dragon Roar bonus right here, plus 30%. Rune grants Dragon Roar. I don't see many people talking about this, so definitely pay a lot of attention to this. For the first things that you should knock out in a day. Next up, we're going really fast. I apologize because I don't want the video to be too damn long. A guild. What you should do is do everything that you could possibly do in your guild, knock out all your stamina, and then head into your guild. And if you were in an active guild, go to the middle. If you're strong enough to knock somebody, I would knock somebody the hell out of here. I was like, nope, you get the hell away from here. You see, literally, I got 75 crystal already just sitting here. And I showed you this in the previous video. This is the Lost Canyon right now. I don't care what happens outside of anything. Pay attention because people will come up in here and they out here being bullies. People will come up in here and maybe knock you out of stuff. They're gonna have to be pretty strong to knock me out of here. So they could try, but I have a 14 expiration on top of my team being 470. They're gonna have to be like a whale or at least a little bit of a spender to knock me out of here. And then they're probably not going to be able to do it right away because I'm strong enough to withstand that right now, even as a free to play player, they're gonna have to spend their life points to accurately do that. And I have 95 right now, so they have to wipe me out a few times just to even bump me out of here. So no, that's neither here nor there when it comes to that. You want to do this first and then leave the character here. You're done with guild for the day. You don't have to worry about anything else. Doing other stuff in the guild does not take you out of here. You're just farming this all the time. That you see, I just got a crystal right now. In the middle on Sunday, you get 50 per hour, I believe. So every 10 hours you get 500. If you did a whole day, you get 1,000. Like, I'm just gonna let the character sit here chilling. You want to do this first. The first thing that you do in the day basically is knock this out and go sit in the base. Basically in farm currency is god tier. The next thing up is a character that you get freely. This character does a lot of damage on the world boss. Let me see. Let's go into here. I'm right now. This is my record right now. 5 point. Like this dude. Like, look at this. This is whale power. 76 million Ultimas. He putting it out there. This lovely young lady right here, White Tiger, 4 Saints. You get her free. Now, you can also get lucky enough to actually get a dupe of her, but she is very good for boss DPS. I'm gonna let you guys see. We're gonna rock out real quick. I don't think I'm gonna beat my record, but let's see what happens. This is fast anyway. Using Blue Dragon for this. Blue Dragon came out being the best use of this. I am using the crit aura for the middle characters. My 2 limited characters are can be put in the middle, so they're pretty useful when it comes to that. You see, we're making good time. I don't think we're gonna beat the record. Maybe. I'm only a little bit stronger than what I was before. Did I do the same exact? No, I actually did beat it this time. All right, so as you can see, she's keeping up with my 2 limited. She's not built, by the way. She's just a 2 dupe character, actually 1 dupe, and she's not that far off. So it's not bad. Definitely not bad. I have to actually. No, I'm gonna leave her off because this works out this way. So that's not bad. That's not bad in general. On top of that, she actually takes damage and doesn't roll out. This is a free unit that you can actually put out there to actually help you get a higher score. If you want to actually use her in Guild Boss, you can use her in Guild Boss as well. Works out really nice. And again, of course, having Gabby there, she's gonna put her morale stacks on your DPS anyway. So she's getting morale stacks on top of that. So the last 2 things that we're going to talk about real quick is the next break. Actually, there's 3 things. So next break, you're going to need a 2-star character. Basically, you're going to notice which one I haven't done yet. I don't have a 2-star here to actually get it. To break 60, every class needs to have a 2 purple star, basically. So what you can do is your baby characters that you like really hardly using, like you see, like I got this one up to 2, or if you're you see I have her. I don't even need to worry about her because she's set. I don't need to have to worry about Oberon because she's set over here. Priest I have to worry about, so I'm just gonna use the baby characters to satisfy that. Which this is the very first character that you get in the game. Basically, now it's not going to help you when it comes to star share, but it will help you here when it comes to limit break. Archer, I have Ifrit, which by the time I get to 80, I already have farmed up her 4-star by that point, but then I'm going to have to worry about what comes after 4-star. Mage, I'm not going to have to worry because she's getting all the summons from here on out. I'm getting her to 6-star, to 7-star if I can. Like, she's just getting everything. And basically, all my currency. That's where it's going. It's just straight up her. I can also worry about these characters if I want to and just push them eventually if it just doesn't work out, but I'm just gonna do that. I may end up having to do that for assassin and priest, because it's probably gonna end up, I'm probably just gonna have to do that for assassin and priest. It's just not gonna work out like that. Obviously because I'm using this character and I barely even get any dupes for her, if at all, when it comes to that. So, you know, it's kind of like is what it is. On Sunday, next one before we get to the last, on Sunday you get all the trials open at the same time. So you see I have boxes ready. I can't do arcane and illusion because I don't have a lot of built characters for that, so I just did the best that I could do. I'm on 164 right now with Wormbone, but you get free SSR. So again, this is why I was telling you guys in the previous video, you want to get gear and then cycle down the gear, which is what's going to be the last point. But first, let's see what these characters turn into. I'll do this in front of you guys. Perfect. I use her. She's great. So I deeply appreciate having her. All right, so we're done over here on this one. We'll go to the next one. This is this free SSR for doing this. Okay, I don't have her, I don't think. Yeah, yeah, she's new. I don't have her, so that's good. That's power right there. And to facilitate doing this properly is going to go into my last point, but like notice all of this now and why it's so important and why I reiterate that this is the way that it should be done, because this is all free to play and you're getting power and free SSR just for properly building out the character. All right, so we got another dupe of her. You just couldn't go one over, right? But all right. All right, so now we have this one over here. Medusa. I would prefer it had went to somebody I didn't have, but that's fine. Okay, so last point before we actually go to summon. What you should 100% shadow of a doubt do, if you would like to have the same type of progression that I have right now, outside of me using my currency to refresh every damn thing. Also, quick thing, you also get fairy retainer open up. Be careful with this because it will use your tries, but it will only go to the last thing that you completed. It won't do something for you. So you have to actually make her go. I mean, you have to actually go to it, complete it, and then she'll do all that to the highest tier. But she's gonna do everything that you are basically at idle level for. You can just send her out, and then she'll do all of that. If you can win a particular stage, and you didn't think that you could win before, she'll go in and actually win the stage. Like it'll just speed run doing it. Like particularly in faction, if you got stronger and you just hit the auto button, if you can actually win. I don't think I can, but let's see. Yeah, I didn't win anything. Oh, it just put out mercenary. You don't have to worry about that. I didn't win anything. If I was gonna win anything, it would have right there. So yeah. But as you can see, it went in and started auto battling the main story, basically from where I'm at. If I actually win, it's not gonna win though, because I need to change up, because that's a Fenrir stage, and Fenrir is probably gonna cheat unless I somehow magically get it. It's just not gonna win. See, it was faction trial. It didn't make it either. So that's something that you just have to manually go ahead and knock out. We did get some power over here because we got an anomaly right here, so that's perfect. But the thing that I was talking about. All right, so what you need to be aware of right there, and I'm going to reiterate this because there's a large video telling you to just save and go for the legendary things. That is fail. Do not do that. They're telling you to go and save up and then go for the legendary weapon. Now that weapon is 750 on your currency, and there's no guarantee on what legendary weapon you're gonna get. It could be a legendary tank weapon. It could be a legendary hero weapon. It is not necessarily going to be a DPS weapon. So you're gambling. You're gambling, and it's not even going to be that much power. To be honest with you, it's going to be like between 5 to 10k power. As you can see, I am pretty much almost out of all of the purple gear here. You want to full purple gear your entire team. That is the difference between me and a lot of people right now. As a free to play, you want a full purple right here, and you want the resonance level because the resonance level gives you a lot of power. I will show you the difference in that power. Now 66 right now, or 6,000 or 66,000. That's how much power that is. It's 21,000 power for that. That went down off of that. So let's say I bought that one piece. If you start subtracting, because I did buy one legendary piece stupidly because I didn't know any better. If you subtract that 750 currency from all the pieces, because 50 is 50 per purple piece. Now 500 is 10, and then 750 is no, that's 15 pieces. So if I subtracted these 3 characters, that would literally be close to almost 100k difference in power for me right here, which a lot of people are telling me right now, dog, you're like 100k stronger than what I am right now. What's going on? You're way ahead in progression of where I am. What's going on? I'm free to play too. I'm following everything that you do. And then I get to that and see them. I was like, why'd you buy? Like, and like, oh, I'm that will actually brick your progression. They won't brick your account because you can come back from that. You'll just be slower, but it will brick your progression. Do not do that. Full purple your team. That will make you slower than me. That will make you days slower than me. Not even like a little, days slower. You'll be like 3 or 4 days behind where I'm at right now with me not spending a single penny. That's how big a difference this is right now. This is the last character that's in the front. I won something. It went ahead and did. That is a big difference. Now I need to do this for Gunna right here. She's my other character right now that I need to actually get the purple when I get her the purple. What that essentially is probably going to do is that will probably push me close to like 500k. Basically, that's how big a difference this is. Like I'll easily probably be like around 90 or 490 at that point. That is a crazy difference that is being overlooked. Oh, it's PvPing. Okay, I don't really care because I'm not gonna go any higher than I am in PvP right now. That's fine. So pay attention. Just pay attention to that. It's super important. I don't want to take any more time. Let's just summon and get out of here for the most part. Obviously, we're going after that. And I have mythicals. I have mythicals as well. Do I have any here? I got 5 here. I'm not doing that. Let's do the mythicals. Because I can. Nice. More nice. Okay. Let's go. Okay. She is who I'm going after because my account, I even just got a light unit. And then I'm building Gabrielle. I got a bunch of light units that all have dupes. So I'm going after her. Some people will go after Poseidon because you get Poseidon free, but I don't really have, like, I can just use Poseidon base. This character is effing dumb. If you ever fought her and what she does, I put her together. I got Siegfried and not Siegfried, Brunhild and It's just amazing. It's just, and then all it just doing all that stuff for me right there is like crazy good too. Right there, that made thing is amazing. But let's just go in here. We're gonna do 3. Again, we all in for Gabby. Gabby is the GOAT as well. Plus, we need Blotter anyway. So, and a Siren. Okay, that's it. That's all we doing for right now. I probably can get more currency and do more. We're down to 20, but that's all we rocking with right now. We got some protagonist stuff to do. Star upgrade. Give me that. I can do this too. Do I want to go darkness though? Eventually, I'm gonna have to go light and build light, but darkness just works on everything right now. Thank you for that, game. Thank you for that. Oh, did I lose? Because it did that other PvP section for me. I ain't even mad because I want to sit there and look at that anyway. I could push you up. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so now I'm not going to do any more of this. This could just stay there, and I'll do darkness at this point. Yeah, sure. All right, so 2 more for darkness to get it up to 2. And eventually, after I get darkness up to 2, then I'm going to change over to butterfly over here as well. So, yeah. Gets up to 3, so now I could bring in... This will activate your let's just do it because it'll activate the extra attack on fire. So on that, I can activate that over here too, but what would I take out? This is good, but I will take the power instead. We good. We out here. That's all I got for you guys. Again, thanks for all you guys who have been liking and subs and everything else like that. All the comments. Let me know where you're at in your progression too, because I always like to see where people are at in progression. And it lets me know things I should be doing. You guys teach me stuff as well, and I just have a lot of fun with it, and hopefully all this stuff will actually help you out and you're catching up to me. Again, to reiterate, the purple gear thing is a major difference in where you're at and where I'm at. If you're 100k behind, that's why you're 100k behind. Point it out. Catch you guys later. Peace. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.